Relay for Life began in the United States of America back in May of 1985. It was commenced by a surgeon who wanted to raise awareness for cancer and boost the income for his local cancer charity. He spent a gruelling 24 hours circulating a track at Tacoma in Washington. He raised over $27,000, and that was just one person. Since the Relay for Life has become the largest fund, the largest right around the world in raising funds for cancer. Relay for Life began in Australia in 1999. The Casey Relay for Life is on in 4 weeks' time. It's just around the corner. To tell us something about that, our local background as well, and what the goals and the aims are for this year, we have the chairperson from the Casey Relay for Life online now. Donna Harrison, nice to have you with us.
Thanks, Leigh. Nice to be with you. Thanks,
yeah, nice to have you. And it's a great day, isn't it? 20-odd degrees and quite
fabulous.
Pleasant.
Let's hope we get this one in a few weeks' time.
Oh, I think you might. I think you might. 1999 came to Australia, the Relay for Life. When did Casey's Relay for Life start, Donna?
Okay, Casey started 13 years ago, so 2004 was our first relay event, and we took the track with 218 teams and raised a total of $32,000. So
gee, that was good.
It was good, and it's been going great ever since. So it's just been growing and growing, right up through to last year's event where we had 102 teams and 3,800 participants and raised a fabulous total of $436,000. So absolutely an outstanding event for the Casey community.
So in 13 years, you've gone from 32,000 up to 436. That's a fantastic effort, isn't it?
It is. We even reached over the $500,000 mark on our 10-year event in 2013. So very, very exciting.
Now, the relay itself raises money for cancer research, is that right?
That's right. With Relay, it goes all towards cancer research. Now, there is what's called a research award, so you can actually allocate where your team who participates in the event, if you reach that $5,000 mark, you can allocate where your funds and what type of cancer research you want that to go to, which is a fantastic part about Relay. It all goes towards all the researchers, and they divvy that out to all different, as you can imagine, there's numerous amounts of cancer research that we need to put it towards, but the teams have the opportunity to allocate that to a specific fund if they raise $5,000 or more at the event.
You walk around an arena sort of thing, don't you? And you go past various team members there, and there's often bags, aren't there, from loved ones who have been lost or that you care about to cancer, isn't there?
There is. That's at our candlelight ceremony. I have to say, I may be a little biased, but Casey is an amazing event. It's an emotional event. It's inspiring, and it's awesome to see a community and how Relay for Life brings people and communities together. It's just like a huge family. For that 24 hours, we walk around the track, and they line the track with the candle bags of their loved ones, so both for survivors and for those passed. So we have a white candle bag and a brown candle bag, and everyone just writes a message to their loved ones, can put photos on it, decorate whichever they like.
Donna, you said about it being emotional. You're quite right. We've been there the last couple of years, and the Friday night is emotional. There's a couple of speeches or talks going on. The candles are lit and so on, and it's very, very emotional. You've got the appropriate music playing there, and I don't think there's a dry eye in the place.
No, you're absolutely right. Look, it is fun. It's inspiring, it's emotional. The ceremonies are just something to you've just got to be there. You have to be there to experience it, and it's one thing to talk about it, to be actually attend the event and stand there with an amazing group of people and show everyone that you're not alone. It is supporting, guiding people through one of the most difficult journeys in their life, and just engaging together, with that open hand and open heart. Everyone's there for the same purpose, and we're all there to raise that money for cancer research.
Now, Donna, you're also a survivor, aren't you, yourself, of cancer?
I certainly am, yes. I was unfortunate in 2008 to be diagnosed with anaplastic lymphoma, so I faced a 2-year battle in and out of hospital with the strength and love and support of all my family and friends and Relay for Life. I'm lucky to say that I'm one of the lucky survivors, which is now what I want to do, give back and do what I can to raise that money, because I know how much it's needed.
Yes, well, you've had that first-hand experience, haven't you?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's one thing to stand on one side of the door, but it's certainly another to be on the other side. And everyone has their own story, and every story is just as important and special as the other. And that's why Relay for Life has that wonderful opportunity to bring everybody together to share those stories and help one another through a really, really tough time in their life.
Donna, it must be very emotional and very, I suppose thrilling in a way to see the survivors who do come to Casey Relay for Life. And they're there because, like yourself, they have survived and they've got something to give back.
Absolutely. And they're so proud to wear that. You know, we have a purple sash for the survivors and a white sash for the carers. Because those carers, you know, honestly, as a survivor, you can't do without your carers. You're just as important and special as each other. And to see the survivors take the track, our first lap is to recognise our survivor and carers. So the opening ceremony starts at 5:45, and at 6 o'clock we do the ribbon cutting, we take the track, and that very first lap is for the survivor and carers, and everyone lines the track and applauds them as they walk by, just to acknowledge the hard work and the efforts and the fights that they've gone through. And then we have a beautiful survivor and carer ceremony in the main pavilion area where we celebrate all our survivors and carers, and they just have come for a quick coffee or some food, and we have a couple of speakers in there just to show the support towards them, and then we all get back out and join in together in the fun.
Donna, how much do you aim to raise this year?
Our goal is $450,000, so we're well on the way. We've still got a lot of money still to come in and teams to bank things, but look, we're getting a lot of people registering now, so you know, if you haven't registered already, please jump on board and help us reach that target of $450,000.
Now, how can the listeners do that? How can they register?
Okay, they can either jump onto Google and Google Casey Relay for Life. It will pop up in front of you. You can log into the Cancer Council website, or if you are an existing team, or you are just a future participant that would like to contact us to ask us some questions, we have a fantastic team liaison person who has an email address of caseyrelayforlife@gmail.com.
That's easy. caseyrelayforlife@gmail.com. Yep, okay. Now, it's at Akuna Park?
It is. It's at Akuna Park. It's a fabulous event. For those who haven't been, definitely come on down and have a look. It goes around the outside of the oval. We'll have all of our activities and entertainment split between the outside of the oval and on the inside this year. We've got activities for the big kids and the little kids. So we have an amazing food alley, which we cater maybe 8 to 10 vendors, and that's also a thing to be said, which the food alley actually raised their own research award last year in raising over $5,000 to give back to the event. So please support the food vendors if you do come on down, because they're also donating towards the cancer research. It's fantastic. It can get quite warm, so if you do come down, there is a lot of shade and trees there, which is great, but make sure you bring your hat, you bring your sunscreen, and let's just join in the activities, and we'll keep our fingers crossed for some good weather. And can I just say, Leigh, we've raised over $3.3 million so far in the 13 years that that event's been going.
Fantastic.
Which is outstanding. So we'd like to hit the $4 million, so please come on down, register your team. You can register on the day, by all means, if you can't get it done over the next couple of weeks. But we've got our early bird registrations finishing on Sunday night at midnight, which is a $20 registration. It'll then go up to $25.
25, yeah. Okay, keep that address in mind. So it's Casey Relay for Life at gmail.com.
Correct.
Lovely. Donna, wish you well. We'll see you down there on that weekend. In the meantime, perhaps you can let us know after that what funds you did raise, and we can let the listeners know.
Oh, we'd love to. Absolutely. We look forward to seeing you all there, and thanks again for your time.
All the best to you and the panel too, and all your team. Take care.
So
okay. Bye-bye, Donna.